What's up, people? I am so sorry for the delay on this episode. I've been traveling a little bit, which pushed back my studio sessions, but here I finally am, ready to talk some US Open 2016. I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to jet off to New York this year and catch a little bit of the tournament live. I saw Wawrinka play, Radwanska, Murray, and my love, Juan Martín del Potro. The match that I saw was Delpo versus American Steve Johnson, though, who I also am a big fan of, so this actually was a tough one in regards to who to root for. Delpo did win, though. Sorry, Stevie. I was rooting for you too, I really was. Lucky girl right here, getting to see so many amazing matches up close and personal. Now, let's chit-chat about the results. Serena Williams did not make it to the finals because she was knocked out by young up-and-comer Karolina Pliskova in the semifinals. This then not only became Pliskova's first trip to a Grand Slam final, but this win also ended Williams' record-equaling 186-week reign in the #1 spot. Pliskova went on to meet Angelique Kerber in the finals, who also, thanks to this win, overtook the #1 title before even taking Pliskova out and winning the tournament. So Kerber has Pliskova to thank for, as she also said, taking some of the pressure off of that final match for her. Because win or lose, she knew the outcome was still going to be that she was now the #1 women's player in the world. She'd struggled with the pressure leading up to this accomplishment. I mean, so many eyes on her and people's judgments in regards to whether or not she would supersede Serena. She lost in the first round of the French Open to 58th ranked Kiki Bertens, lost to Serena at Wimbledon, lost the Olympic gold medal to 34th ranked Monica Puig, and then fell to Pliskova at the Cincinnati Open final, where a victory here also would have clinched that #1 title. Kerber said she had to work real hard in New York to block out questions about another opportunity to overtake Williams' spot in the rankings. So, once Pliskova helped secure that glorious crown for her, she could finally take a breath of relief and just play some tennis and dominate at this year's US Open. For the men, the Stanimal ripped through Djokovic in the men's final to beat the defending champion and gain his first US Open title and third Grand Slam trophy overall. Djokovic was the favorite in this match, not only because, well, I mean, he wins mostly everything, but because he had a pretty darn lucky draw at this year's Open. Novak reached the semifinals after completing only 2 matches and spending a mere 6 hours and 26 minutes on the court. Yuri Vesely pulled out of their second round match because of left forearm inflammation. Mikhail Yuzny quit after just 6 games in the third round due to a leg injury. And Jo-Wilfred withdrew mid-match due to a left knee injury. Djokovic was on the court for less than half of Wawrinka's 17 hours and 50 minutes of play. So Djokovic was also entering this final significantly more rested than Wawrinka. Djokovic had been 51 consecutive US Open match wins to 0 losses going into this final. And Wawrinka had only won 4 of their 24 career meetings. But his bomb of a backhand, I mean, it is huge, and extreme mental toughness, demonstrated by his signature finger to his temple move, proved to be a bit too much for Djokovic this time around. Wawrinka's coach, Magnus Norman, said, "He likes to occasionally whack the ball quite hard, and I don't think that Novak likes that." Extremely insightful observation, Magnus. Wow, thank you. Djokovic took it like a champ, though, and said he was the better player. He was tougher mentally. That magical finger to the temple move. I mean, do you think there's like meldonium or something in his finger that he subtly injects into his head that makes him just crush the ball? Just kidding! A big congratulations to our US Open 2016 winners. What are we missing? Only our former world #2 Russian top dog women's contender Maria Sharapova. Remember her?